Welcome to A Better HR Business, the podcast that looks at how HR consultants and HR tech firms grow their businesses and how they help their employers to get the best out of their people. Remember, for show notes and downloads, go to www.getmorehrclients.com/podcast. That's getmorehrclients.com/podcast. Okay, let's get started.
Hello, welcome back to the show. Nice to have you along. Thanks for joining me. And today we're looking at something a little bit different. We're looking at how consultants and consultancies in the HR sector can add either new business lines or expand their business services by partnering up with a very cool software for SMEs. And so I am very kindly joined by Hannah Wheater from myhrtoolkit, which is, as I said, an HR software for SMEs, small to medium enterprises. So Hannah, thank you very much for joining me today.
Good morning, Ben. No problem at all. It's a pleasure to be on today.
Excellent. And whereabouts are you based?
So myhrtoolkit, we're based in Sheffield in the UK. We're a business of 20 employees. We're steadily growing. But yeah, we're a UK-based up-north company.
Very good. And are you getting some sunshine in Sheffield these days?
Oh, well, it's a bit cloudy at the moment, but yeah, it's so good that the weather's starting to turn.
Oh, absolutely. Wonderful place. Excellent. Well, why don't we start off by perhaps you telling us a little bit about myhrtoolkit, what it does and who it helps?
Yeah, definitely. So myhrtoolkit, as you said, Ben, is a HR software, and we specialise sort of getting in touch with small to medium-sized businesses, as our HR software has many features that are targeted towards them. As we commonly say, we're a small business ourselves, and we've made this perfect HR software system that suits other similar small businesses. So we've got many features within the toolkit itself. Most of the features help managers or HR officers in the business to track and report on features such as holiday, absences, performance, documentation, payroll history, etc., etc. As well as that, from a manager's point of view, from an employee's point of view, all your employees can be added on to myhrtoolkit, and they can log in, they can request holidays, they can view documents, access what they need when your employees need it. So obviously cuts out the middleman of getting into contact with their line manager or the HR officer.
Yeah.
Sort of HR software has all the core HR functions that any business may need. And we've currently got over 1,250 customers using our software across the UK. So yeah, that's a bit about myhrtoolkit.
Sorry, you just gave me a little flashback to when I was working as an HR person on site in a manufacturing business. It was pretty much straight out of university. And I think someone in the payroll office had once upon a time, so years previously, had lost a folder full of payroll leave dates. So some guy who was married to the new payroll officer, had become a detective, thought he was Hercule Poirot or something, and uncovered that there's a whole bunch of older-based, longer-term service employees who were missing accruals of leave. And so I had to spend, 4 weeks just pouring through old pay slips. Nothing was computerized. Nothing was online. It was just a nightmare. So I just think any business these days should be online and using something like myhrtoolkit to bring it into the new century, because it's just crazy to do it paper-based. Yeah,
I know. That sounds like an absolute HR nightmare in itself.
But so many, I say paper-based, but so many just use Excel. And there's a much better way to run things, I imagine, not just payroll, but the whole, the full HR range of activities. So yeah, what are the kinds of businesses that use it, and how do they use it for running their business?
We've got quite a range of industries that use our business, to be honest. It's not suited just for one particular business. It's great for many customers that use our software.
Nice.
But it just does definitely, the main benefit, I'd say, of our HR software is it just helps our customers to saving time and effort managing employee admin. Like you said, Ben, it's one centralized place where everything goes on. All your HR data is in one secure online location, so that business managers can sort of get back to focusing on the overall business performance and don't have to dig through Excel spreadsheets. They can all access that in one specific place.
Nice. And this is for UK employers, is that correct?
Yeah, that is specific. So we do have customers in Ireland as well, and a few customers in Europe, but mainly our audience is UK businesses.
Got it. Okay, good to know. All right, so tell us about the partner program. So what is the partner program, and what are the benefits of a consultant joining up?
Yeah, definitely. So a partner program is the sort of extension to our business. We obviously have two channels to market. We've got our direct side where small businesses will find us through any means and get in contact with us to sign up to be a customer of myhrtoolkit. But we also have one route to market, which is our partner program. And our partner program is essentially us partnering with mainly HR consultants, also general business consultants as well. But specifically for HR consultants, there's a lot of benefits that they can have through our partner program and basically recommending our HR software to their clients. And in return, they'll get a commission. So unlike other HR software providers, we provide a 25% revenue share for every sign up our partner gives us. And that also lasts a lifetime. So our standard pricing, for an example, is between £16 to £275 a month, depending on the size of the business. So our consultants and our partners can make easily between £4 to £68 every month just for recommending a HR software system that benefits their partners and helps them to manage their clients' HR data easier.
That makes good sense. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, but we've also got sort of our partner program. There's other benefits for HR consultants. It allows them to offer a new service to their business. So instead of sort of relying on Excel spreadsheets, etc., they can actually brand myhrtoolkit as their own through our white labeling process. So it's essentially meaning that as a HR consultant, you can add your consultancy logo to your client's myhrtoolkit and seamlessly promote the software as part of your own brand. So it does just look and really feel like an extension of any HR consultancy's business.
That's clever. So just to touch on that, a couple of points jump to mind. Firstly is the adding a new service line to your business, which is great, obviously. So it's new revenue and things like that. And the classic example I always give is, in my early days as an HR consultant, I got asked to it was a business that had purchased an off-the-shelf employee induction and I think it was occupational health and safety and employee training manual or something like that. And they bought it and it was a fill in the blanks thing, but they didn't know how to fill in the blanks. So they got me in as a consultant, come in, customize it to their business. And so I did so. And then it's about what else can you offer? Not upsell like McDonald's, would you like fries with that? But what else can you offer that can help them? So I said, well, I've customized it for you. Would you like me to take your staff through it, either one by one or in groups, so that they understand this new procedure and policy and stuff, and then they can sign it. So you've got compliance confirmed and everything. So they loved that idea. They thought, oh, wow, I don't have to do this. This is fantastic. Great. Did that. And then it's all right, well, every quarter I can come back and run a training session and onboarding session for all your new staff that come in the meantime. And then on the 12-month annual anniversary of the first batch of people that went through it, I'll come in and we'll do a refresher training for them. So all these different ways of sort of maintaining your services for the business and increasing the customer lifetime value for that business from your own perspective as a business. But this partner program with myhrtoolkit is another extension of that, in that you can offer a service that says, oh, wow, I've noticed while I was doing all these inductions and training sessions that someone had to walk off and fill in a form during the middle of our training session. What are you doing there? And he said, oh, I've just got to request my leave or something, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. You should just be doing it through the software. Much easier way. And your supervisor doesn't want to have to sift through bits of paper or Excel reports and emails here and there. You should get a program. Oh, can you recommend a program, Ben? Of course, yeah. myhrtoolkit is the one I partner with. Or as you said, which was a brilliant idea, was the white labeling. So if you don't know what white labeling is, you stick your own corporate logo on it, give it a name. You don't have to provide the software and service for it, yet you've got the branding of it, which means you can add an additional service and charge for that. So that's the first big component. And then the second big component is that my website is called Get More HR Clients. But once you've got them, you want to retain them. You want to avoid churn. So you want to keep your clients. And a great way of doing something like that is to have ongoing service where they use it every day. And that is a software service like myhrtoolkit, which, as we discussed, can be branded to your logo and everything, so it can look like yours. They stick around. So maybe you're not in there doing projects every month because projects come and go, but you're in there every day, being used every day, your service. And so they think of you every day. And so when they need to do something new, training or compliance or workplace investigation, whatever it is that you offer, you'll be the one that they call because you're in there embedded. So that's how you reduce the churn side. I've gone on there a bit, Hannah. I apologize. But
No,
is that kind of a fair summary?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what you said. So it enables not just the client or HR consultant client to access the data easier. It actually enables you as a HR consultant to strategize and plan for your clients' HR data, and you can view insights into their core HR data. So our partners, all their clients' HR data are at their fingertips, so they can give them better advice, they can make decisions for them, they can plan for the future. So with all their client data in one place, you can just pull reports easily. You don't have to go through spreadsheets. You don't have to wait for them to, get in contact with you and ask them for, say, oh, I need this spreadsheet on your holidays that you've done, and they have to send that over. It's a really proactive client management approach, because if you need something, you can simply just log in, you can go into your client's account and view everything without having to sort of communicate with them directly. So it's great for client management. Sort of on that as well, we do provide training and support, so you don't have to straight away know HR software as a HR consultant. You may just be starting up, you might be smaller, but we do provide training and support to our partners when they are on our onboarding stage. So we make sure that they're really comfortable knowing myhrtoolkit and selling it and promoting it, whether that's white labeling within their brand or offering it as myhrtoolkit itself. So our support team, we've all got there's always someone at the end of every phone of our team. So we do make sure with our partners that we take a really personable approach to anything that they need or anything that we can support them with selling and partnering with myhrtoolkit.
That's good. Yeah, I was going to ask, playing devil's advocate of what if someone is scared of technology, or they think, oh, software, I don't get it. I don't know how to. I'm usually the guy who's everyone's yelling at on a Zoom call saying you're on mute. So how on earth can I sell a software? But in fact, you almost don't touch it, right? It's stick a logo here. Here's an onboarding process. Just pass it across. Talk through some steps that are involved, but you don't touch the software. Is that correct?
Yeah, the HR consultant can take as much time they want to on the toolkit. Like I said, it's a great tool for them to access if they need their client's data, or they want to sort of make a proactive approach to know that client's HR data inside and out. Yeah. But we can support them in any way possible for sort of selling it or partnering with us.
Nice. So I'd highly recommend that people listening, and I'll ask at the end how to find out more. But just I want to ask one more question, seeing as you're in a curious position at the center of the HR and business SME world. Do you have any advice for when it comes to growing a successful HR business?
Yeah, definitely. Our partner program is mainly HR consultants, and we've been running our partner program for over 11 years. In that time, we've worked with many HR consultants, and we do give them general support on, growing their businesses or partnering with them, helping them to grow. But I would say, as a marketing consultant and executive even, that I think for HR consultants, it's great to identify your niche if you've got one. If you are sort of specialised in something like hybrid working these days, that's a big thing for HR consultants. Really sort of understand that and identify it and deliberate how you can maximise that USP that you've got. And I also say client management is a massive thing, and you don't want to sort of go through so much churn with your clients. So I think perfecting your process that you can retain as many clients as possible is definitely a priority for any HR consultant. And although that doesn't sound like marketing, I think it definitely is. You can pursue your email marketing sort of campaigns to all your clients in automations or on an individual basis, so that you can have that personal touch with them, sort of keep track and send them any updates that your business is doing. You can also use, professional social media sites for client management, such as LinkedIn. So you can obviously have that personal touch and get to know them. Or if it's creating marketing materials, such as welcome packs when they first on board with your consultancy, or sending out marketing promotional stuff such as gifts in the post or Christmas cards or etc. So there is that. And I'd also as well, I'd definitely focus on any client testimonials whenever you can. I think credibility is a huge thing for HR consultants, as it's a very serious profession. You definitely have to have a lot of knowledge and credibility to you, as business owners will be trusting you with, for them, will be like a baby to them, as something they've grown and nurtured. So I think that being a reliable and credible person is great. So if you can get any testimonials from clients whenever you can, or if you can sign up for any awards or ceremonies, that would be fantastic. We've got a partner called Effective HRM. They've recently got the HR Consultancy of the Year award from People Management.
Brilliant.
And that's given them a lot of accreditation. And we've helped sort of support them with that as well. And as a result, I think it's just great to sort of build your profile as a credible business that SMEs can rely on.
Who's the lead consultant there?
It's the team of HR consultants. I'm not sure what, I think it's Emma Del Toronto is our head honcho there.
Oh, yes. Emma Del Toronto, I think.
That's it.
So I've had Emma from Effective HRM on this podcast, actually.
Oh,
so,
great. Well, maybe if she's listening, there's a little shout out for you, Emma.
Yeah, definitely. So if someone listening to this wants to learn more about My HR Toolkit and about the partner program itself and how they could potentially use that to either grow new revenue lines and or improve client retention, what should they do next?
I'd say the first step really is to go onto our website. We've got a Become a Partner section. You'll be able to navigate that to the top of our website. If you want to check out myhrtoolkit.com, that is all one word, by the way, My HR Toolkit, then definitely do that. Or you can contact sales@myhrtoolkit.com directly to find out more information. But as you said, Ben, my name's Hannah Wheater. So if there's any other questions or want to connect with me on LinkedIn, then feel free to. We're all a friendly bunch, so we're happy for a chat.
I was going to say, look, if someone listening to this, if you think, oh, that sounds interesting, but oh gosh, I don't want a big heavy sales pitch, thrown at me, don't worry. Just chat to Hannah or someone else at the team there, and they'll guide you through it. And if you're not interested, you're not interested. But if you think it might help, it might help. And I'm not getting paid to say this, by the way. I just think it's a great idea and something to think about. So can you call out the website again, please?
Yeah, sure. It's you just want to type in www.myhrtoolkit.com. That's all one word.
Excellent. Well, Hannah, thank you very much for joining me today. Really appreciate it.
No, it's great. Thank you so much, Ben. It's been fantastic.
Thanks for joining us today on A Better HR Business, the podcast that explores the world of HR consulting and HR tech businesses. For show notes and downloads, go to www.getmorehrclients.com/podcast. That's getmorehrclients.com/podcast. Remember to subscribe and share the show with any friends who are busy growing a HR business. Thanks and see you next time.